done is this is a really cool low poly tutorial that I found online, but I do it myself. And then what we're going to do is learn some of the basic modeling tools via trying to like remodel these cars. And if you, in the right hand corner, if you see where it says variety car and the little icon is off, if you watch mine, I'm going to turn it on. You can see all the
Wait,
cars.
hang on. Let me see what you're doing. Oh, wait. Sorry. I was not watching your screen. Okay.
Okay.
Give it to me again.
Okay. In the upper right corner under Scene Collection, where it says Variety Car, turn that on, and you'll see all the cars I made out of one base model. Yeah, that one, and there's a little icon right there. Right there. You got it. Eyeball. Turn it on. Look at all those cars.
Oh, very cool.
So all of these cars were made using really pretty simple techniques that we're gonna kind of review first before we dive in. So it's basically things that are called extruding, inset, edge loops, and basically playing around with the UV editing. So if you look over right now, we're in the UV editing window. You see on the left hand side there's a little palette right there. That's a really low poly palette that we use to color that I use to colorize all of these. So we'll play around with that as well. And so today I'm just want to welcome everybody who's here. And if you guys want to follow along, there is an exercise file in the voice chat message area. If you in the right hand corner, you scroll down and it's a car exercise file zip. So everything that you see here in the screen, it's a file you can download and just follow along and play with us. So yeah. So right here, let's if you want to zoom in a little bit, let's pick a car. Let's turn variety car off for a second. So go back to the upper right corner and you can turn the eye off.
Yep, cool.
Okay. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just let's turn the car off first too. Base model, let's turn it off. And we're gonna just go play around with those basic techniques that I just talked about. So inset, extrude, edge loops, and fun things. Okay, so what I want you to do is do Shift A, and I want you to add a cube.
Shift A, mesh cube. See, I'm getting better at this. Okay.
Okay, so let's zoom into it. And what we want to do for this one is we want to first apply the material. See, right now it doesn't have the material on the left-hand side applied to it. So let's go into shading. Click on the shading tab in the upper tabs. There's a tab called shading. So go all the way to the top, right there to the right there.
Oh, yeah,
click on that, and that's shading. And then if you go where it says material, you see this little icon. Are you watching my screen or just watching yours?
Hang on, I can watch your screen.
Okay. Because I'll be watching yours, which is cool. Okay, so where there's a little icon, there's a little earth. If you go 1_car, see how now it'll apply. If you zoom out a little bit.
I can't see for whatever reason. I'm still seeing your cars. It looks like you're on another window that didn't show up on my side or whatever.
Oh really? Okay.
That's all right though. Give it to me again, or if you can see where I'm at, you can probably.
Weird. Mine's not showing up on there. I see what you're saying. For some reason, mine's not. Let me see. Maybe I can. I wonder why it's not showing up. Yeah. Okay. Let's go on yours. I'll just follow you. Okay. So you see where the cube is? You can click. You can hold your mouse down and click it so you can see. There it is.
Oh.
Okay. There it is.
It's cube. Okay.
And you can scroll in with your mouse. I think on the there you go. So you can kind of see it a little bit better. So you see where that little little globe icon looking thing with a little circle next to slot 1. Click on that, and we're going to apply the 1_car to it.
Wait, the globe thing next to slot 1.
If you go where the cube is, go straight down from where the cube is. So go where the cube is. Okay, right there. Slot 1 to the right of that. Click on that. And then car 1. Just click on car 1 right there. See? And now it's going to apply these textures to it. You see how it changed?
Holy crap.
Isn't that awesome? Okay, so now.
Yes, but I'm oh my God. There's so much to wrap your head around here. Okay, but I'm following.
Okay, so let's go back to UV editing. Now our cube will have that material, which all the cars have the same material. So if you go back in the upper right, under the tabs at the top, left of shading, where you are right now, UV editing. Okay, there you go. So look, now it has.
Oh.
Isn't that cool? So okay, what we're gonna do now is
yes, but wait. So help me
even more. Okay, I want you to
help me understand. Wait, can we back up for a second? Help me understand why it chose these colors like.
Okay, yeah, that's what we're going to talk about right now. Perfect. Great
Okay,
question.
cool.
Okay, so what I want you to do is to make you understand it a little bit. So I want you to hit A. So A is going to select the whole cube. And look on the, okay, let's open up the window to the left. That's so weird. I wonder why mine isn't even showing up. Why is mine not updating? Here, let me re-share my screen real quick and see if it can, oh, maybe it, no. Okay, go live. That's so weird. Maybe it's set to a, maybe I have two blenders open. I think that might be the case because like that's just weird. Why is it showing a screen that I'm not on? Let me try it one more time. If not, I'll just watch your screen. Okay, it's acting weird. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna close Blender, open it back up. This is fun with computers, right? Oh, it is. No, it is. Look, it was a different blender. I had two blenders open. Okay, see? That's what happens sometimes. Okay, so I'm gonna open up the appropriate file. Okay, now it should work, I hope. Okay, now I have to find the appropriate.
So I feel like this window with this color palette was not automatically here the last time I opened Blender.
Yeah, it's not because this is a texture I've already imported and have it here. But when you
Got
go
it.
to UV editing, it will be there. But this texture that's there, this little palette, is one that I added, and I'll show you how to do that. So let me see if I can share my screen. Now it doesn't want to share Blender. Let's see. Look at that. It's showing nothing. It doesn't like it.
You caught my disease.
What is up with like I did catch your disease? If it can go wrong, it'll go wrong in infinitely curiouser and curiouser ways. What the hell? Okay, well, I'm just gonna watch your screen.
Yep, I'll be the guinea pig.
We're gonna follow on. Okay, so if you go to the left and you see where the two windows, there's like the window where your square is and the window where the swatches are, you can expand that window and just like click and drag to the right. Right there. Perfect. There you go.
Cool.
Okay, so it makes it a little easier to see. So you see right now, like you see how you can see the outline of the box?
Yeah.
That's like that's basically what you see on your box right there.
Okay,
and
that makes sense.
What we're gonna do now is gonna blow your mind. We're gonna just do one color. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna click over in where that little swatches is, and you're gonna hit A over there.
Sorry, say it again. Hit what?
Right where you are, I want you to hit the letter A.
Oh.
And it's gonna select everything. There you go. Okay, now you're gonna hit S. Okay, so what S will do is now we're going to scale it down. So if you hit A, we're going to do this all bunch today. So you'll be used to it. And this is like really important to learn and fun. Like once you get the gist of it, you're like, oh my God, this is so cool. Okay, so if you hit S, you're going to be able to scale like like what area down. So you're going to see, look how you can make it bigger and smaller. Look how the cube changes. Okay.
Crazy.
So what we're going to do is you're going to hit, when you hit scale, if you wanted to just do 1 point, now hit 0 and see what happens. Hit the number 0. And okay, you see it's one little tiny point. So I want you to just click right there. And now hit G. And G lets you move it to any color you want. So G is just the move tool in this like palette area. So hit the letter G. See how you can move it? Look how your cube changes color.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so let's see, what color do you want it to be?
Green.
Okay, let's have it be green. I'm going to try one more time to see if my screen will share. Why is this being so weird? Yeah, I definitely think I'd rather it be tag mine not working. Yours not working because I want to see. It might be because I'm recording and like, but that's just weird. I don't know. I'm just going to save mine real quick. I'm going to try one last time. I'm just going to watch you for a second. Okay. So now that you have done that much, now let's do that again. And I want you to do, here, let me open mine up before I make you do this and suffer a little bit. But this is good. I like you. Basically what we do once, I want you to repeat it a couple times so that it's not so scary. Okay. So now I want you to go back to where the cube is. And I want you to do, here, let me open mine up so I make sure I'm showing you guys the right thing. Let me open my file. There it is. Okay. So in the upper corner, we're going to do you see where it says in the menu, it says UV. If you go straight up from where your cursor is, it says UV right there. Go to the right, go to the right. I see your mouse.
Oh.
Right there. Okay, click on that. Okay, and I want you to do unwrap and see what happens now. Click unwrap.
Oh, I thought it did. Oh, it says unwrap failed to solve 1 of 1 islands. Edge.
Okay, actually, we're going to do another thing first. Okay, do select. I want you to do what's called Smart UV Project. So go back to that UV menu and go Smart UV Project. Up a couple. Right there. Okay, click OK. So now this is a really cool tool. I mean, this is a little more advanced, but the cool thing about this is it'll unwrap, basically, like this is how like it does texturing. It'll unwrap your object based on how you're looking at it. You see how now it's kind of like it's a different perspective. So now the same thing. Now I want you to practice what we did before. Now you're like, okay, I UV unwrapped. Let's go over to the left, and I want you to scale it down and hit 0. So hit S. Oh, first you have to select it, hit A.
Okay. Oops. Wait.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Right,
and now S.
Oops.
Yeah, and then 0.
Oh.
And 0 will make it go to like the tiny point. Perfect.
Okay.
And now if you hit G again. Oh, you did something interesting. I don't know how you did that. Okay, let's select, scale to 0, hit 0, and then, oh, you know what you did? You clicked outside the area. Let's just do the same thing. Now scale it. Hit S. Perfect. And now just click again right there. Perfect. And now hit G and change the color again. So G is just letting you move it. There you go.
Got it.
Perfect. Okay. Now I'll let you relax. Now that you've been like had your mind blown by like the beginning of image texturing.
So this is. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So this is essentially like if I'm trying to compare this to the only frame of reference that I have, like 2D Microsoft Paint or something. This is essentially using like the paint bucket feature, but like more advanced, obviously. But like you're selecting a whole image and you're just like, you know, making sure paint's on the whole thing. Essentially. Okay, cool.
But the cool thing is, look, we can make every face of your object a different color. Let's do that for a second. So yeah, I want you to, so on the box, click on, make sure you're in face mode, which you are. Click on one of the faces on your square. So go over to the right-hand side, go over to the right, to where your cube is. Okay. There you go. And just click on one. Now, if you hit G, or if you hit, go back to the swatches area to the left.
Wait, 1 sec. So how come this time when I clicked on it, I was able to only click on one face, whereas like before it would select like the whole thing? And I know you said I'm in face mode, but
yeah, we selected A. So if you click A over here, it'll select all of them. Like if you click A on, yeah.
Okay. Well, wait. So now, how did I do what I just did then? How did I just get the face?
Yeah, just click anywhere. And then, or you can just click on the face again. There you go. So we'll go into selections. I mean, there's so much like fun stuff to learn. I'm just trying to focus on one thing at a time. But
yeah, no. I remember before we were like selecting lines versus points versus the faces and everything, and so I'm like, okay, cool,
perfect.
Right, okay.
Yeah, we can actually practice that. Like, let's say you wanted to select 2 faces, just like any other drawing software. You could go click, shift click.
Sure.
Try that.
Shift click. Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, cool.
Okay, let's change the colors of just that. And if you go to the left-hand side now, and you hit G, you'll be able to change just those faces to a different color.
Yeah, cool. Wait, is it changing both of them? Yeah.
Yeah, now if you go back to the other side, you'll see it. Like click, just click anywhere out other than the faces.
All right, wait, hang on. I'm gonna try this again. Shift click. Now come over here and I press
A to select, and then G. Yeah, there you go. And now G to change it. There you go. Now it's changing it. Before, I think what happened is you didn't select it. I forgot to tell you to select it again.
Cool.
There you go.
Yeah, cool.
So like this, and the thing that's cool about this, what you're learning right now is we're diving into low poly. So like this file on the left-hand side is teeny, tiny file. It's like I think like like tiny. I don't even know how many pixels, how many pixels. But in terms of like, let's say you wanted to do a space, and you know how they always talk about how to make a space more optimized. This is how you do it. You have super low poly stuff. Everything that you use is low poly from the beginning. And it's just, and the cool thing is like, if you learn this technique, even if you go high poly, you'll be able to make like mesh more optimized, or everything more optimized in general. So this is kind of giving you like the foundation of like, oh, okay, I understand what low poly is about, because you have to do everything, not just like the actual mesh, but ideally the textures and, you know, all of the above. And see this file right here on the left-hand side? This can be anything you want it to be. It doesn't have to be squares. It could be your graphic. It can be a picture of a mountain, and you can use colors from anything. The nice thing about these little squares is obviously it's easy to like colorize, right? You know exactly what color. So this is just like a little.
So run it back. If this were like a really abstract thing or whatever, say like a tree or whatever, would the color palette on the left would just, I'm trying to understand like how the color palette on the left changes according to like whatever you're looking at on the right.
It doesn't. That color palette was created in Photoshop. Yeah. So that's why you ask great questions. Yeah, that image on the left is a PNG. I created it elsewhere. Like
okay, cool.
Yeah,
got
you can use anything. Like, look here. I'll show you what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to.
That's pretty crazy.
I'm going to import here. I'm going to go to my desktop.
This is nuts. It's crazy that this is free.
I know, but they do. That's what's really cool. They have like you know, there's ways that you can donate. They have the Blender Foundation, which makes it really Web3, right? Like, there's a lot of stuff in Web3 that is like, you know, for the community, and there's like a lot of places that help fund the foundation, or you can subscribe to be and subscribe, and they have huge resources of like amazing tutorials on there as well. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can share my screen one more time. Oh, it's showing up. Yes, I see it. I don't know what this means. Do you see it?
Hang on, click and watch stream. Yes.
Oh, okay. This is a little easier for me. Okay, look what I'm going to show you right now, just to like make it a little bit clearer what I was talking about. I'm going to find an image of somebody you might recognize. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Where are you? Where are you? Hold on. Okay. Look at this guy. Do you see it? It's not showing up. God, it's so weird. Why doesn't it update? I think there's something weird with like the way I've set it up. Well, I have you on there. It's your image. I have your avatar on there. But actually, I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to put your image on the chat, and then you can use it. Okay? I'm going to show you how to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've just uploaded. I'm sure you have this. There's your graphic. Okay? Yeah. So I want you to download this and put it where the file, you know, the exercise file is, and then we'll show you how to do this, what I'm trying to show you and isn't working.
All right, let's see. Download it and put it. So how do I just open?
Oh no, I'll show you right now how to do it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now what we're gonna do, so just to show you, because you were talking about like, well, where does this image texture come from?
Yeah.
In this image texture area, you see where that little folder is? Under UV editing, there's a little folder icon.
Yeah.
You have to open your window a little further, a little bit bigger. There you go. You see that folder, right? Perfect. Okay, and then just find your image, just like a file search right there. Click on the folder. Cool. Oh, I can't see your screen. I can't see the. I mean, I can see your screen, but I can't see when you're searching.
Let's see. The thing where
it's in the downloads. It's called NS31. I should have just put Rizzle on there. Sorry.
I changed it to just Rizzle for whatever reason, but I don't see it anywhere. Let me try and just download it again. Let's try this again. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure why it's not popping up.
Okay, let me see.
Oh wait, hang on. There's like a. I think I almost found it. There we go. Whoa.
Okay, now zoom out. There you go. Look who that is. It's Rizzle. Okay, so what we could do is actually like we would apply this image to your square. So we could go now back to shading. Click on your shading tab.
Okay.
And now we could actually we're gonna create a new material because then well, actually, no, this will be funny if we do this. This will change all the images, all the textures, and we can change it back in the cars to you. Let's do that. This is gonna be fun.
Let's do that.
This is gonna be fun. Okay, go to shading. This is what we're here to do. We're gonna everything's gonna be part of Rizzle world. Okay, go to shading, and then I want you to blow up like the bottom window.
Okay.
Oh, you have to go to shading first, though. You see in the you go to the right of it's texture paint where it says UV editing. The tabs at the top.
UV. Okay. Yeah. Texture paint. Oh, I'm in shading. Maybe it's not showing up on.
Oh wait, no, I'm on the wrong window. I was like, no, I see it. It was
okay.
my window. I'm such a dumb. Okay, so in the lower area, you can zoom into that too. So zoom in with your mouse, and where it has a little like the text. Yeah, there you go. Okay, you see that window, cool. The little one that says low poly palette.
Yep.
We're gonna change that to you now. So we're gonna look for that file, and I'm gonna look for the Rizzle file. So you're gonna find your file again, and I'm gonna find it and make sure I'm. There you go. Now I've changed it to you. Now the square and all the cars will be you. Okay, you won't see it right away because right now it's probably zoomed into an area. So let's go back to UV editing. Okay.
UV editing. Yep.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is let's select again your squares. Hit A where your square is. And then we're going to do that UV unwrap again just to start UV project actually.
Okay, let's see, that was up here. UV, smart UV project?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, it's funny. Yours is working, mine isn't. What is this? The student is working and mine is not. I was like, why is it not working for me? So look.
Oh my god, this is so funny.
Let's go to the cars, turn on the variety cars, and it should be all Rizzle. Oh, well, actually, it is, but it's like only parts of it. We'd have to play around with the mesh.
Oh, okay, I see.
They're all now being colored by
image. Cool.
You know how before there were squares, so there were like set areas. But what we could do is we could go into a car and kind of adjust and play with that. Let me see if I can get mine ready. I don't know why mine's not working now. I'm gonna turn mine off. Okay, let's actually do that. That should be a fun. Actually, before we do that, no, let's do that since we're on a roll with these. It's more fun to do that. Okay.
Tell you what. Wait, before we go on, is there any easy way to get this little thingy off the middle of it so I can take a screenshot of this like Rizzle block?
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me hold on a second. I deleted something.
Like, this is so funny.
Yeah, if you do control click out anywhere else, like I think it's control click. Yeah, it should be. Control click. We see where your cube is.
Yeah.
Actually, no, not control click. Shift click. Shift click. Sorry. Shift click where your cube is, and click away from there. Like shift click, not on the cube. Shift click. Shift right click. Shift right click.
I don't have a right click. I'm on a Mac. That's all right.
Well, no, on your mouse.
I don't have a mouse.
Oh, shit, you need to get a mouse. How do you do it on? Wait, let me see if I can do it on my. Hold on, let me see if I can do it on my laptop and see what it would be. There has to be a right click. Okay. Okay. Well, that actually lets you to basically that's another really important thing because if you do shift right click, you can make it so any new object you add will be specifically where you want it to be, like on a vertex, on anything. So it's a really cool thing to know. So I think Mona should get you a mouse. If we learned anything. Okay. So I still haven't gotten mine to work. I don't know why mine's not working when yours is. Okay.
Maybe it's your mouse.
I think it is. I think it jinxed me. What the hell is going on here? That's so weird. Come on.
Oh, cool. I can stretch it. I mean, I guess I should have known that, but...
No, yeah. You can totally do all sorts of things. And you can do, yeah. Hey, Argent! How are you?
Hey.
Hey,
Rizzle is having fun
making a mess.
making Rizzle. We're still playing with the basics here, as you can see. And
I don't know
working,
because I just saw you do, and I was thinking I'm going to say hi, and what are you doing, and how is going? Because I know that you starting with the new a car class, right? A little car.
Yeah, look. Show him the cars that we're gonna. I mean, right now we have maybe like 3 classes until we get to the building from scratch car. But right now we're going over some basics. We're about to dive into Extrude and Inset. Show her the cars. Want to show her the variety cars?
Sure.
He's having too much fun.
So. Oh yeah, I'm like off in my own wormhole now.
So these are the low poly cars, but he changed the colors so they look different. But these are all the little low poly cars that we were gonna decorate. So day 1 is decorate them. Day 2 is break them, and So actually, this is an exercise file you can download.
I have some cool ideas to break.
Yeah,
and look, if you go in the voice chat, I've created an exercise file called Kyle exercise file, and it has all these little low poly model cars you can mess with.
Where?
In the voice chat to the right, there's a chat. Like, in the screen we're in the upper right, there's a show chat.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Ooh. Continue doing that.
Rizzle, woo! Rizzle is doing his Rizzleness.
I'm like in the Rizzle dimension or something.
I know, and it's so funny because mine is like not doing what I want it to do. But that's like whenever I hang out with Rizzle, nothing works right. So I'd rather
what?
I think he has like a weird superpower where things can go astray. So his works. Okay, what?
Why?
This is so weird. Seriously, my Blender is not working right now. And my Blender is not even showing now. What I'm working on
what I am watching in your
screen. It worked. See, sometimes Blender doesn't work though, right? Or sometimes just nothing works.
Sure.
That's never happened to you. You have to make me feel good. And you're like, no, Natalie, it's just you.
No, I can tell you that streaming using Blender and Unity is a fact because I started to do it recently, but I was just for playing, while I am playing. And last week, and all was good while I was streaming the game. So I think, the Saturday, I was thinking, now is my time. I am building this new space that I want, and I am going to do it from the scratch, you see, and it sucks. It sucks because at least I am using a very simple application for streaming that is a Twitch Studio.
Yeah, I've used it too. It sucks. I've used it for
right?
It sucks. And I've used it for like 10 months because I was late. But I need to use OBS. I need to finally learn OBS because Twitch Studio Beta, I used it because it was like, oh, it's easy. And now I'm like, I hate it. Let Rizzle astray. What is the Rizzle doing? Okay, Rizzle, we're gonna
I made a donut out of myself. Hang on, get rid of this car.
Donut? Do you know?
Yes,
do you know? The donut. Now he's nervous.
No, he's making a giant donut. He's making like a.
I didn't like quite get this.
You forgot some vertex there. Just say it.
But it makes it cool. That's why I let him break shit. It's like
this is art.
I mean,
art is like no. You know what? Okay. I'm gonna teach you one quick thing, Rizzle. One quick thing that you're gonna love. Go into in the upper right corner. There's the little go into X-ray mode. If you're gonna select.
Oh wait, he's learning.
Yeah, I said this is a learning class for him.
Oh yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing.
No, that's why. But okay, if you hit the little
in case you couldn't figure that out.
No, these classes are basic Blender beginner. We're gonna break shit, and he's gonna learn.
Fractilians is so love. She's so love. So.
It's okay. We're playing with Tinker Toys. Imagine if we were in a kindergarten room, and I gave him some blocks, and we're gonna see what Rizzle makes. And each time it's brilliance, you know.
Yes, send him to me when he's ready to get the BSM class. You know, when he is ready for whips and to cry hard.
Look at that. That looks okay. So what are we gonna do, Rizzle? Rizzle, we're gonna do one thing real quick. Let's hit the tab key real quick. Hit tab. So we're gonna go out of edit mode.
Okay, hang on. Let me just take a screenshot of this masterpiece right here, just in case I need it for something. Yeah.
You know that it can be cool.
See, it's abstract art.
I think it's brilliant. It's perfect for your project. We were talking about kindergarten art. This is like kindergarten art in the metaverse or in Blender. You know. Okay, so now we're gonna play with something important, which is fun. You're gonna like it too, and then you're gonna make a mess with it. So,
all right.
Let's make another cube.
Okay.
Let's turn these off. Like, hit the little icon and turn it off, and let's create let's go. Let me over here. Shift
cube.
A, and let's create another cube. Yes.
No, see, I am like learning something. I'm like, all right, I know how to spin up a cube or like a thing or whatever.
No, you're doing awesome. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is hit tab again, and we're gonna go into edit mode, and we're gonna play around with some fun other stuff, and then okay, I want you to select a face. Actually, we're gonna select. Yeah, let's do one face first, and let's zoom in a little bit so you can see what's going on. And there you go. And zoom in, and let's make it a little bit of a side view. Like move it to move your. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Now what I want you to do is we're gonna do two little experiments. We're gonna play with Extrude and with Inset. So if you hit E, it'll let you extrude that face. Look at that.
Ooh.
Cool? Okay.
So what is that doing? Essentially, just like stretching the whole thing forward from that face's.
Yeah, and you can see it's actually a whole different section. So you can extrude out, and you can choose. Let's choose multiple faces now. Like shift click, and hit Extrude and see what happens.
Okay.
You have some weird things happen too, and I'll show you some other.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see how this would get weird. Okay, so
no, but there's ways around it. So we're gonna talk about that. So
okay.
Hit E now. Hit Extrude.
Ooh, cool.
Okay, but so before we make a total mess, I want you to do So I want you to hit E. Actually, I want you to hit select two faces and hit Alt E. And it's going to have a little pop-up window, and I want you to do extrude individual faces.
Okay.
So do Alt E.
Do I have Alt on a Mac?
Oh,
Command or Option. Command or Option.
Option
E. Okay.
Yeah,
extrude.
There you go. Extrude along individual faces, and now it'll work beautifully. So now move it.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so what I want you to do, and another little cool with Extrude, we're going to play around with Extrude for a minute, and then another cool thing you could do with Extrude is, hold on. Okay, you're going to do, and on a PC, I think it's Control Click too. So I want you to just select one face, and with your mouse, do Control Click somewhere else, and see in front of it, wherever you want actually, and see what happens. Control Click.
Nothing.
Okay, maybe on a PC. Actually, you know what? I have my Mac. It's actually Option click or Command click. Let me get a Blender open on my Mac so I can show you. Because on the PC, it's Control click.
Yeah, Option click does something, but I'm not sure what.
Command click.
Try Command click. Yeah.
Yeah, not doing anything.
Okay, let me get my Blender open over here. That way I can show you. I'll have two computers in front of me right now. Hold on. I have my Mac and my PC. Let me get Blender open. That way I can for sure tell you the right thing, and you're not mad at me. Okay, Blender. But it's just another. Okay, so what I want you to do while I'm opening up my computer is play around with Extrude a little bit.
Okay.
Take different faces, hit E, and then play around with the different options. Like if you do shift click and do that, what was it? The option.
Was it option E? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Choose other ones and see what happens. Choose.
Whoa.
Weird. Yeah, the best way to learn what each does is just see what it does. Right? Okay, so I've got my Mac open now. Let me, now I can be in the right mode with you.
I am extruding. Doing some serious extrusion right here.
It's so weird. On my Mac, it's not working like it is on my PC. This is so annoying.
Don't worry, I can extrude for all of us.
Oh, you know why it is? Because I don't have... Oh, Argent, how do you right-click without a mouse on a Mac?
Oh my god, I did something weird.
Well, you use the command and the Alt and the in the majusculas Shift. You use
Shift.
those, yeah. You use those
Together.
to change that. Well, I was using, I think, Alt command, but
it did it. Okay.
Yeah.
Just so you know, if you get a mouse, Rizzle, it's command right click and it extrudes like what I want. You know how you can right click extrude and it'll extrude it to wherever you want on your mouse point? That's what I was trying to show him.
Oh, cool.
So,
that's good.
But there has to be a way to do it on your without
There's
a
a
mouse.
Don't worry, I'm getting plenty of practice. I'm gonna be like an expert.
Oh, but you would love this thing. What I want to show you. Okay, we're gonna have to get you a mouse because this is so much fun. You know what I mean, Argent? The command right click or the it's a really useful one.
Yeah, I was using that also as well because it was the only. It also is the same command if you're using Maya or Substance Painter.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it's exactly the same, but I don't remember now.
Okay, you know what we're gonna do? How about Argent? Would you look up how to right click on a Mac without a mouse?
Okay. Without the mouse, but what are you looking?
Because he doesn't have a mouse. He has a trackpad. How to
with that trackpad. Oh, but I was using the. Do you have a pen?
I do not.
No, I don't. No, he doesn't have anything.
Okay.
He doesn't have anything.
He doesn't have a thing.
I was having the magic mouse, so yeah.
I'm seriously clicking every button on my Mac to get this to work. I know there's a shortcut. I know it exists.
And, yes, it should be Command Alt Shift related. The trick.
Yeah, exactly. I know it's some weird combo of like Option Command and dance in a circle real fast, right? Like.
Blender.
Okay, now I know. Next time I do this, Rizzle, I'll be better prepared in regards to like shortcuts that I'm gonna do
all
on a
good.
Mac without a mouse. But if
I'm
you have
having a great time.
Okay,
Wait,
you're doing great.
This thing I've extruded. How do I wrap this in Rizzle wallpaper here? I forget exactly.
It is.
It is.
Wrapped.
Hey.
Wait, I don't see it.
Oh, because do select all A.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like all over the place on there. If you see it.
I have the icon 4-3 button mouse, but I'm actually
Wait.
What is that?
trackpad.
Now it is. It's on there, but it's like all over the. Okay, so I want you to do. Let's do the Smart UV project again.
Okay.
Okay, I think how to.
Whoa.
No, that's just really weird, crazy world. But it should. Yeah, for some reason it's.
Are you doing the UVs or what are you doing?
Yeah.
Do you want to convert that in a fancy thing?
I was trying to
put a modifier.
Yeah, he's just having fun. I know. It looks really cool. It looks like Rizzle abstract universe head. Or like, it reminds me of that like Superman thing that he flew around, you know, in that first Superman where he's like that weird thing.
I'm trying to wrap it in like Rizzle wallpaper though. For some reason, it's not. I extruded too many things or something.
So I want. Oh, you know what it is? I don't even know if this is applied that material to it because this was a new item. So let's go back into your shading.
But what are you trying to do? The UVs?
He just I don't think he's applied a material to it. So go back to right there.
You don't need the materials to do the UVs, but maybe you're trying to do another thing.
No, he's I just want him to. I don't think it's
he's learning. He's learning.
Yeah. Go to the world icon and let's apply that material. Then you'll have it. So you can see where the world is, and go to the car one. That one. There you go. There it is. That's what happened. You created a new item. You hadn't applied a material. Let's go back to the editing. Now you can go crazy wild. And
look at that.
That's cool. See, we're just going crazy with it. Because in this class, Argent, it's like, imagine like we're getting up to level 0. We're below 0. We're
I know.
And it's fun to like, but that's how you learn. I mean, for me, I love learning from beginner, you know?
Yeah, but you're a love. I am a throw to the lions. I have a student now that comes on los jueves. From here, you know, and she's 19. And I throw her to the lions. Like,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a good. I like teachers like you. We're getting there. Look what he's doing. Beautiful abstract monsters. And okay, now we're gonna learn something else. It's gonna blow your but it's gonna blow your mind. Now instead of extrude, we're gonna use inset. Inset is so
cool.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so let's select a face, any face you want.
Yep.
And so select that face and hit I, the letter I.
That's actually one of my favorite tricks.
Me too. Okay, now move your cursor a little bit and see what happens. You see? Okay, stop. Go. Make it a little bigger. I want you to show you something. There. Stop. Okay, hit enter. Okay, now we can extrude this in or out, and you've created kind of like hit E now and go in.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, I knew you'd like it.
Cool.
Okay, extrude away. I'll let you extrude for a couple of minutes. Go wild.
Wait, hang on. Let me. How do I do that again? Okay.
So hit I.
And then what was the second command?
Oh, first you hit I, and then you. Yeah, and actually, if you put your mouse further away from it, you'll have more control. Like, put your. Yeah, you can do like that. But if you let's select a face. Actually, that one you can do it again on I. So hit I, and have your mouse further away. Like let's hit enter real quick, and I'll show you what I mean.
Okay.
Put your mouse a little further. Okay, now hit I. Then you'll have a button. See, now you can control.
Oh, I see. Better. Okay, yeah.
So make it whatever size you want, and you can extrude it out or in. So extrude it out. So hit E.
What if I want to extrude up?
You can, but it's not going to really do it's going to just be that,
yeah.
Okay, so now you can go out or in. But actually, you didn't. Let's inset it inside. I don't think you actually. That was weird. Okay.
We're like deep. This is like multiple layers of it.
No, what you should have done is should have hit extrude. At this point, you inset it, then we have to hit extrude instead of moving it with the little handles. So move it back out, and then we're going to hit E so we can actually... Okay, now hit E. Then you can go out and in.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because before we were just moving it. It's not really
got it.
Extruding it. Yeah. Okay, so now I want you to do the same thing with multiple edges. So let's select multiple faces, shift click.
Okay, then I get out here, press I. Oh, cool.
There you go, and now extrude it in or out. Hit E.
Oops.
No, but that's just going to move it. No, but that's cool. If you want to do that.
Yeah, cool. Oh, this is really cool. All right,
yeah.
This is looking cool. I like it. I like weird abstract craziness.
I kind of like it too.
I love it.
Yes.
Seriously, this is how
I've won them over.
This is how I got hooked. Seriously, now you can export that, and this could be your Mona world. We just add some mesh colliders, and we can run around this. That's next step.
Maybe needs to fix some normal issues, but
it's okay. We know the normals are crazy wild, but it's okay. That's the thing, is that's how we learn. Like, only by like not having things perfect do you want to learn how to do it perfect, right?
Oh, cool.
At least that's how I've learned. So one of the best ways to learn is like, why the hell is this not working and it looks like shit? Oh, my normals. What the hell's normal? Oh, yeah. This is how I learned. But I'm trying to explore to like, yeah. Wait, I'm gonna run to the restroom. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Oh,
she's great.
Awesome.
Don't worry, I'll make a total mess while you're gone.
I'm going to continue watching because it's very addictive. But yeah, she's so good teaching.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, this is not easy to explain, and she's explaining this part really cool.
No, it's not. I spent a decent amount of time in crypto voxels, like messing around with wearables and that kind of thing, and not designing them or anything, but enough to have a basic understanding of how
that was fast. So
I needed to blow my nose because like there's like it's weird because the weather here has been off and on. I don't know if there's allergies again. I need to just get tissue. I'm like,
let's see. Enter.
Okay, what are you working on now?
Now I'm about
you can extrude edges too. Look, okay, let's select just an edge or a like. So I want you to go into edge mode. So go to the top next to where it says edit mode, and let's select an edge. Remember how we practiced doing that last time? How to select vertex.
Yes.
Up where it says edit mode. Up. There you go. To the right of edit mode. To the right to where your image is. No.
Okay.
To the right. There. Oh. Right. Down.
This edit mode. Okay.
There it is. Okay, you see where it says go over? That's vertex. Remember how we did that last time? If you click that.
Wait, where? Sorry.
Right there. No, you're right. You were already right there. To the right there. Click
that.
The next one over to that. That's vertex. The next one is edge.
Got it.
Okay, now select some edges and do some extrusions with edges.
Okay. Let's see.
Welcome.
Let's extrude this edge. Oops.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There you go.
Oh wait, where'd it go there?
Lost. Oh, where'd you? Yeah. It's okay. This is crazy exploration.
Yeah, cool.
But we really do need to get you a mouse, seriously. Don't you think, Argent?
Yeah.
See, it's good to have a support team. Instead of people saying like, Natalie, shut up, like Argent. If Argent says yes, listen to Argent.
Yeah. Last one that hear me win a challenge. So.
Yes, exactly. And how do you say your name? Trislet? Is that you?
Trislet. What's up, man?
Hey, Trislet.
Wait, so I'm missing a command here.
I think he said something. Sorry. Trislet, it's hard to hear you. You're really low.
Yeah.
Sorry, how's about this?
Better?
A little bit better.
A little better.
I just wanted to let you know on the right-hand side, I actually, if you under voice chat, I have the car exercise files that we have a long ways to go to get there, but we're right now experimenting with.
Look at my car.
So,
look at the car that I made.
We're learning extrusion and inset and a little bit of image texturing right now. So yeah, thanks for joining us.
That's very cool. Yeah, I mean, what are you using your touchpad right now?
Yeah.
No, he's not. He doesn't have a mouse.
No, I let a video for him of someone. It's in preference where you have to change that in Blender preferences.
Okay.
You can change that. I let a video for you in the chat
thank
window.
You.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. No, and I definitely think he needs a mouse, though. I mean,
yeah,
it's just so much better.
3
we can
buttons.
sell some NFTs to buy Rizzle a mouse. How about that? Like, that's fundraising. Get Rizzle a good mouse.
Better a 3-button mouse, I tell you.
Which is a good one? Yeah, link us if there's a mouse you think is great. I have like a basic mouse, it's an okay mouse.
No,
I have a Logitech.
Yeah. So it's logic that is good for not having el codo de tenista. How do you say that in English? El codo de tenista. You know, when you have the... Yeah, I guess. When you have your... El tendon, you know, is inflammation
the tendon. Yeah, the tendon. Yeah.
The tendon inflammation in your arm and hand. So that's why.
This is what it looks like. I thought you were talking about his creation looks like a tendon.
Yeah, it looks like inflammation.
Yeah.
That's a great way of describing it.
This is what it looks like at the atomic level.
You just we just get the name of your art work, inflammation.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes, we did. Brilliant. Okay, so Rizzle, now you have a homework assignment. Okay, this is the beautiful creation. We're not going to delete it.
Right.
I want you to turn this one off for a second. We're going to go back to it, but I want to show you why we're doing this, just so we get back on track on our eventual goal. Okay, so turn on where it says variety car.
Okay.
In the upper. Okay. So these, let's zoom in a little bit to that. And actually, let's. Oh wait, it's echoing. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a little echoey, but...
No.
But it's not echoing for you guys?
No.
No, it's
for
not.
me, no.
Weird. Okay, so what I want you to do is before we go and look at the low poly cars, which is our eventual goal, I think next week what we're going to do is I'm going to have you practice this, what we're doing now. We've done great, and then we're going to start modeling one of these cars. It's basically using everything we've just learned is how these cars are made. Like I have the base model.
I can see that.
Turn on base model real quick, and you can see okay, let's zoom into this a little bit. Actually, click on one of those cars and hit the forward dash. Click that car right there. The base model, actually, the one behind, the ones you just turned on. Perfect.
For some reason, I can't click on it.
Oh, you have to go. You're in the wrong tool. Go to the selection tool on the left-hand side, down to the arrow, the white arrow.
Wait, over here.
Right there. Yeah, go up to the top tool. Right there. Okay. Now select one of the back cars.
I might just send a
you're
mouse
in edit
to
mode.
your
You're in
house.
edit mode. Hit
Rizzle.
tab.
I'll buy you
Hit
one
tab
on
and get out of
Amazon.
edit mode.
Send it to you.
Okay.
Oh, you're awesome. Trislet just gonna send you a mouse? That's amazing. You're amazing.
I can barely hear you, man. I'm turning you up.
Yeah.
Yo, thank you, dude.
Trislet just said he's getting you a mouse. Okay, now hit the forward dash on your Mac, which you do have. Where's question mark and forward dash?
Yeah, I was just saying I might just send it straight to your
There you
house
go.
from Amazon.
Okay, so now look at this base model that I've created for you. Look how right now the colors
Very
are all
beautiful.
off because we changed it to your Earth image. And let's actually change it back to the old graphic that we had.
Okay.
Want to do that? Let's do that, and then we're going to dive into this for a minute. So basically, this is the model that we're going to play with insetting, extruding. Everything on here was created from a block. One block, mirroring. It's very, very basic, but you can do a lot. And you can see all the variations of the other cars were all created from one block that I created this with, and everything else has been extruded.
Cool.
An inset, which is really cool. You start seeing things differently. It's so funny. I was dropping off my kid today, looking at cars and seeing how I could use inset and extrude to create every car that Okay, so let's change it. Let's change the texture back to the old one so we can get it looking like it used to. So remember on the left-hand side, if you hit the little folder icon, you go up to the left, right there. Okay. Let's go back to the folder, the zip file that I gave you.
Car exercise file?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a zip. Okay, and there's a folder called textures.
Yep.
Okay, and there you go. And now what I want you to do is we're going to go back into that shading, and we're going to change that material. Okay, now go. Perfect. You're a great student. You already know what to do. Now click on that little folder icon menu, and we're going to change it back to the other one. There you go. Now zoom out, and you did it. Perfect.
Okay.
Now let's go back to UV editing.
Wait, how do I get out of here? Into UV editing. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
There,
beautiful. See, that wasn't that scary, right? Now
Yeah.
you know how to switch between textures. And another class would be fun just to do image texture, playing around with like Photoshop Illustrator. I've done a bunch of cool, transparent textures and all sorts of gradient textures. Okay, so now, let's do a little experiment. How would we do an inset window on this car? What would you do from what we've learned? How would you maybe start?
Well, I'm in select edge mode, so I got to figure out how to get out of that, I assume. Up here. Yep. All right, wait. Yep. Is that it? No, this is select slot. Okay.
Perfect.
Then I would hit, and then I would go out here, and I would press I.
Yep.
And then I would hit enter, and then
I and then
and then toggle the thingy. Okay, wait. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I toggle the thingy.
Perfect.
Enter.
And then hit. Yep.
And then I should be able to drag, right? No, then I'm missing step E.
You want, yeah, perfect.
Ooh.
There you go. You did your first
Boom.
one. Whee! Rizzle rocks.
Yes.
Wasn't that cool? Okay,
Yeah.
let's do the same things to the front of the car. Now and right now this is an auto mirror. That's why it'll mirror and do it on both sides automatically, which is really cool. So now you're going to do the same thing here.
Wait a minute. So I'm in some. What am I doing here?
Oh, you have 2 areas selected. So yeah, just click right there, and then I.
Okay, I was trying to get fancy and do both at the same time, actually.
You can.
You will. You will.
Do it. You will. You'll get so fast.
Okay.
You're doing amazing, by the way.
Enter.
You picked it up really.
Wait. Oh no, I didn't toggle the thingy. Okay, hang on. This. I move it in. Yes. All right.
Anyway.
No,
okay.
don't worry.
Yeah, you have to jump off anyway. But this was. I think we got the basic gist of what I was hoping.
Yes.
You guys play with Inset, Extrude. You kind of understand where we're going at.
Creo que
I feel
ya
like
sé lo
the
que
more I
quieres
tinker around with
decir.
this, the more I'll get better at it too.
No querrás decir el knife, el cuchillo, el truco del cuchillo.
Yeah. The knife tool is another great one too. Yeah, I was gonna go into that later too. Like the knife tool, but he has to jump off. He has to go.
Yes.
But the
we'll
knife
do it
tool,
next time.
We'll dive into that. Yes, because right now our next step is we're now gonna create all the cars that we have in the variety car. From this base model, all those cars can be made, and it's a really fun exercise, and it'll get you really comfortable with like viewports, inset, knife tool, image textures, and everything we did. And now the cool thing is you can practice it on all these cars.
I wonder if your neighbors understand that you are teaching 3D instead of cooking or going to robar alien, attract someone, or killing or cooking lessons with knives, So.
I know,
very good teacher.
Like what? No, you guys, Argent is a master. She's like next level.
I am.
I'm like the dorky. I'm just trying to learn too. So that's why I'm good to teach beginners, because I'm like.
Oh, you are awesome.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Really, really good.
I agree.
Tiene mucha paciencia. She has a lot of patience,
Yes.
and she also, you need to think that it's not the same when someone is at your side. It's easier because you can grab the mouse and then show or something like that. But here is on distance. She cannot grab your mouse and say it like this.
No, it was great. It's honestly, this is my third time that we've done this, and I feel like I've actually learned a lot, and it's also been a lot of fun, and also appreciate you hopping in, Argent.
I didn't, but thank you anyway. I mean, I just was like waving around because I saw Fractilians, and Fractilians always fun to have around. So.